Oh, my bad. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Well, watch that soon or later. Life of the man he's so protective of.
We're joined by his
Is
wife,
this where she gives him
Jennifer,
the side eye?
by
Now looks at him real quick and then looks away.
his wife, Jennifer, by
His wife, Jennifer.
his mother, Cecilia, by his brother, Cesar, and thank all of the rest of you who are joining us in solidarity with the Constitution.
That's just what I'd expect you to say.
With the Constitution.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
I mean, look, the two immigration judges found he was MS-13. He's got the tattoos. But look, when they found him, he was busted with two other guys. And they had drugs on them. I don't know what to tell you. When he got busted, right, he had to stay. When he got out, he probably found his wife, right? I mean, and then the abuse and everything. Let's be real. Come on. Do you see the order of events? The order of events with this motherfucker. Like, come on, dude. Let's be real. This guy is. There's just too many coincidences. Just too many. Just way too fucking many, dude.
Of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker.
I'm a very serious lawmaker. Very serious.
At the same time, if you try me, you will find out.
If you try me, you will find out.
I am truly a black woman at the same time.
Why is she going ghetto? I don't get it. She, before she got up on stage, before all this shit, she didn't act this way. And then all of a sudden, when she gets all the I don't understand with these fucking people, man. It's like they get coached into talking all ghetto to fit in with their goddamn constituency. I don't get it. Oh, fuck. You just sound like a fucking Fed. A fucking well, I mean, she is a Fed, really. Bitch is a glowy, trying to do some espionage shit. Katie Fang show. Fang or Fung?
As far as I'm concerned, he's a lot less criminal than the person that's sitting in the White House. Cause
dude, also, what? She has that lazy eye.
last time I checked, he doesn't have.
It might
any
be just the hair that's blocking her fucking sight. Anyways. Why does she keep acting all ghetto every time she gets on the mic? This is, again, she's acting all ghetto.
I don't even think he has any outstanding cases versus the guy that still had cases pending when he was sworn in on January 20th and also has 34 felony convictions. So listen, I don't want to hear anything from the Republican Party about how they're trying to keep us safe when their fearless leader is actually the biggest criminal thus far that we have seen, because I haven't seen anybody with a rap sheet that looks like the president's.
Oh, that's funny. You want to talk about Hillary Clinton and
that's a stupid bitch.
Clinton and
So I want to exercise a point of personal privilege right now. I'm going to play a really quick
there was
clip
also
for you,
some
Congresswoman,
politicians
and ask you
that
a
got
question on the other side. Take a watch and listen.
Ex-cabinet member
My
that was
next
just
guest.
caught up in
Joining
some
me
legal
now is Texas State Representative Jasmine Crockett. Representative, so happy to have you here. I know you had a busy day yesterday.
No.
Well, Texas State Representative
Look, she's
Jasmine
not gonna
Crockett,
act.
thank you for being
This
here,
is
and thanks for all of your
Watch. I bet she's not gonna act all ghetto here.
advocacy. We appreciate it. Okay.
No, they didn't show it, you bitches.
That was you and I 3 years ago.
You fuck.
That was your first time on.
You cunt. You didn't show. Right here.
Jasmine Crockett, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You're a state representative, and now you are running for Congress. Why is that, and what are your priorities?
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need. And so I fully anticipated that our Congresswoman would serve out at least one more term, if not more than one term, in Congress. But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to retire, and you're the one.
What the fuck happened? Now she acts all ghetto and a bitch and practically racist. Like, what the fuck happened?
On the Katie Fang Show. This is the second to the last episode of the show. Congresswoman, I wanted to thank you.
She was
for
so
always
much
getting up
respectable
and
back then.
and
Now
delivering
she's
it,
just
but I also
a
wanted to
cunt.
thank you for your continuing support for democracy. It's definitely something that you have made your brand, and it's the integrity that you're bringing, and I'm grateful for you always.
Maybe slobbing that knob too much, huh? I'm sorry.
We'll miss you. Oh.
Whoa,
You can't have me crying at the beginning of a show, Jasmine. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
What is
you haven't seen the last of
happening?
me. Thank you for being here and getting us started today.
Dude, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the XQC clapping clip. Jesus fuck. I don't get it. What the fuck happened in those 3 years? Oh shit, man. Dude, it's like she got hit by the woke mind. She got plagued. She got fucking plagued. Then again, maybe that was just her. Maybe that's just her actual, right? Maybe that's just her actual personality. Jesus. What is this? First Joy Reid, now Katie Fong. Why did MSNBC cancel Katie Fong? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, was that why they were having another meeting that time? Oh. Oh, that makes sense now. Oh, that makes sense. Yo, what happened?
I also want to say thank you for your continuing support for democracy. It's definitely something that you have made your brand, and it's the integrity.
Oh, does it have anything to do with Trump slapping them with the fucking 15 million lawsuit that one time? And now they're feeling the repercussions of it?
That you're bringing.
It is possible. I don't know.
Always.
What the fuck happened? Why is everyone crashing out?
You can't have me crying at the beginning of a show, Jasmine. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, you haven't seen the last of me. Thank you for being here and getting us started today. I always appreciate you. Gosh. We'll miss you. Oh.
Rain brought them to him.
Another was
13 viewers. That's why. Ah. No more viewers, eh? Who the hell is Katie Fang? Yeah, good point. I'm sorry. I don't even know who she is. I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, it could be no more USAID money, too. Oh, that could be a... Is she Fang's sister? Fartwell would know. Okay. Jesus. Woman. Like these two plods actually despise each other. There's a vid of Jamming taking off her wig. Wait, who? Oh, Jasmine. Real funny shit and now crying on air. Alright, one about to fall off. Wait. Is that actually a wig? No. No, is she one of those women who have... Stop. Just... Don't. Is she one of those women that go for the like super short hair and then she puts on those fucking those wig extensions? Oh no. Oh boy. Ah. Sorry, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Sorry, I'm being a douche. Yeah. From Jamie Raskin. Oh no, it's Ratskin.
And let's talk
God.
legally. If they do show in court that he is a member of MS-13,
wait, what?
Really?
They actually
MS-13?
make that argument in court filings, which again they have not done so far.
What? What do you mean? Are you They keep posting it. That two judges. Like, if you guys would request it yourself, you guys would get it. I don't. Yeah, they keep pushing this shit. This motherfucker can actually get that information, by the way. He just chooses not to. Motherfucker.
Are you worried this could backfire on your party, please?
Motherfucker can literally ask the judge. Hey.
You know, it's so funny, Caitlin, how everybody wants to talk about the politics of it.
No,
it's so far beyond that. Due process is the essential core element of our constitutional system. If we don't...
Just as Pam Bondi got that information from those two judges, these motherfuckers can too.
Due process for everybody in the country, all is lost because anybody
I'm
can be
pretty
swept
sure
off
they
the
have
street
the fucking
and
right
taken out some...
I'm pretty sure they have the credentials and fucking access to that information, especially with their goddamn status. Like, come the fuck on.
Place. And so I hope I still live in a country right now where the vast majority of the people support the Constitution and due process.
The reason why other people are not privy to that information is because it's like federal fucking law information, and probably like you have to request it through Freedom of Information Act and shit. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the fucking lawyer bullshit to it. Putin announces Easter ceasefire. Uh-oh. He actually did it. Oh shit, maybe I should have gotten the
Приказываю на этот период остановить все боевые действия. Исходим из того, что украинская сторона последует нашему примеру. При этом наши войска должны быть готовы к отражению возможных нарушений перемирия и провокаций со стороны противника, любых его агрессивных действий. Мы со своей стороны к ним всегда были готовы и всячески приветствуем стремления американской
welcome aspiration President Trump or Chinese President, the BRICS Chinese nation.
Стран БРИКС.
Basically, he's just addressing everyone who's had contact with Russia ever since. Oh yeah, weren't they putting a curfew in fucking... I forgot where in California. They were putting a curfew after like 9 because there was a bunch of crime happening. Proposals for a pause in the war. Now it's 4 years, but Putin declined the proposal. I'm guessing he declined the proposal because he didn't like the deals, and that's why, or well, he didn't like the. Right, he didn't like the deal. It was like, yeah, no. Do not believe this criminal. I mean, if you really think about it, all the politicians are criminals. From Starmer to Trudeau to... Right? I mean, you could probably say Trump is too, because he was doing some air striking, right? Some drone striking, right? You don't know in that case if during that drone strike, right, innocent bystanders got hit, stuff like that. I mean, you never know. There's a thing called fucking survivalship bias.
Welcome back, guys.
Talk about that later.
On July
What's this? Voice actor, SAG-AFTRA, talk about that later.
Donald Trump.
Oh, this is the USAID stuff. We'll talk about that later.
The view from the Maple Bridge is one of the...
South Korea gone wrong.
The whites are getting reparations. The whites are getting reparations. Woo! The white man is back. The white man is back, baby. The white man is back.
Oh shit! The white man is actually getting reparations. Oh
shit! Over land
this
grants.
is
Why are they wanting the white farmers
to come
back?
This is an interesting day, isn't it?
Zimbabwe's government has announced an initial payout of $3 million.
to
white farmers whose farms were seized under a controversial government program more than 2 decades ago. It is the first payment to be made under the 2020 compensation agreement signed between the state and the local white farmers, in which Zimbabwe committed to pay $3.5 billion for seized farmland. Thousands of white farmers were forced from their land, often violently, between 2000 and 2001. The same thing
and it kind of sounds like what's happening in fucking United States, where the Chinese are pushing pushing out the white man.
Contributed to the country's economic decline and ruined relations with the West. And let me
Fuck
tell you
it.
why. It's because he basically says this is a black country.
The Asians are pushing out the whites.
People, so they kicked the white farmers off. They gave the farms to the blacks, and they had no idea what the fuck they were doing, and it caused a famine. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then Mugabe was begging for the white farmers to come back, and they were like, bro, no, you pointed an AK-47 at me and my children. I am not coming back to the country. And then Mugabe was like, please, bro, we have no money, please, bro, we have no food. Like, and that's what happened. So now they're shitting themselves, and they want them to come back because they've no idea what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to grow crops.
Well, yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're
Right,
not
and they're
very
basically
knowledgeable
food
or
shortages all the fucking
educated, right?
time. And now they're basically
as
begging
it
them to come
goes,
back.
as
They've been doing this
usual.
for a while.
Right? Well, yeah,
The payment.
yeah, it's the same way with what's happening in America. A lot of people in America want to kick out all the educated people so that they can run the country, and then the country's gonna turn into shit. Thankfully, fucking Trump is in power, and hopefully he doesn't let that happen.
Announced on Wednesday will cover the first 378 farms out of a total of 740, for which compensation had been approved. $3 million that covers 378 farms. I'm going to buy some land in Zimbabwe. No, I'm not. I'll get kicked off in like 5 years. It represents 1% of the total $311 million allocated for the first batch of payments. The remainder will be paid through US dollar-denominated treasury bonds, said Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube. One of our commitments as we try to reform the Zimbabwe economy, reform, you mean actually bring it back, to clear our arrears, is really to compensate the former farm owners who lost their farms during the land reform programme, he said. We have now begun to honour that agreement. Harry Orphanides, one of the farmers' representatives, told the BBC that more farmers have now indicated an interest in signing up for the compensation. However, the majority of farmers have not signed up to the deal and are still holding onto their title deeds. The government is only agreed
Basically,
to
the
compensate
government wants the farmland, but these people are not giving up the farmland and not using it or some shit, I guess. I don't know. So now the government's trying to take it because they're trying to use it for something. I don't know what the government's trying to do.
farm owners for
You never know
improvements
what the
made on
government
land
tries
and
to do.
refused to pay for
They're
the
always
land
doing shady
itself,
shit
arguing
sometimes,
it was
right?
unfairly seized by colonialists. It wasn't. It was just unclaimed land. It was just unclaimed land that they took. It had prioritised foreign-owned farms under separate
said sometimes.
negotiations. So in other words, the ones that will get them in a little bit of trouble with foreign countries. They're the ones that take priority. How about that? In January, Zimbabwe began paying compensation for foreign investors whose farms were protected under bilateral investment agreements. In 1980, Zimbabwe gained independence, ending decades of white minority rule. At that time, most of the country's most fertile land was owned by some 4,000 white farmers. Land reform was focused on redistributing white-owned land to black farmers following colonial-era policies, when thousands of black farmers were forced from their land and the country's most fertile areas were reserved for white people. It wasn't because of that. It was because basically these people knew about farming and knew what land was fertile and claimed it for themselves.
Basically.
There was some people that did get pushed off land, that's absolutely true, but to say it was like, oh, that was a small amount. The rest of Zimbabwe was just empty land that nobody was using, so people just went in and made their claim.
Mm-hmm.
Same as, you know, the American frontier.
Yeah.
That's just what people did.
That's about right.
It's a fucking joke. In 2000,
Sounds
then
about
President
right.
Robert Mugabe supported land invasions
Right, I
by
mean,
a
that's
mix
what
of
happens
government
to
forces
the
and
Native
vigilante
Americans
groups,
we pushed out.
sparking international condemnation.
As soon as we
President
settled, we
Emerson
started fucking pushing these
Mnangagwa,
people
who replaced
off their
Mugabe in a
fucking land.
2017
And then we
coup,
started
has sought to
making
engage
boundary
Western governments to
lines.
restore ties.
Right.
Mnangagwa has previously said land reform cannot be reversed, but
And then
committed to paying compensation as a key way of
fucking
mending ties
civilization
with the
became
West.
more modernized,
So
we
basically they're getting in a little bit of trouble,
re-established
but I think they
boundary
currently have
lines
sanctions
better.
on them that have been there for a while. So they're like, oh, look, we're paying the
as
money
the
back.
tale
How about you just
goes.
give them the land back? Like the way it works under libertarianism, there's a piece of unclaimed land, you go in there and build some stuff on it and mix your labour with the soil, that land becomes yours. Right, now there were some black farmers that were forced from their land, however the overwhelming vast majority of them were not. Right, white settlers just went in, found a bit of unclaimed land, stuck their flag in the ground there, and that was it. They made well, not a flag. They just built themselves a little homestead.
Yeah,
and
they
that was
just
that.
they claimed it and then built
kicked
their
them all out,
stuff.
and then gave
Like,
the,
oh,
gave
there's
the
land
farms
here.
over to
Oh,
black
there's a lot of
Zimbabweans.
open fields.
Black
Let's
Zimbabweans
build
had no
here.
idea
And
what
then
were
they
doing. There
started
was a
cutting
famine.
down trees and started building.
This is stupidity.
America.
This is just so they can get the
Dude, I'm
sanctions lifted.
sorry.
The Southern African country has been locked out of the global financial system for more than 2 decades, leaving the struggling economy with a huge foreign debt. Analysis say the land payments mark an important step in repairing relations with Western nations and avoiding international judgments against Zimbabwe. So basically, this is them fucking shitting the bed and going, oh fuck, maybe we shouldn't have done that. We're totally not going to reverse the land grabs, but we'll like totally pay compensation, but it's only for improvements to the farms and not for the value of the land itself, even though the overwhelming majority of the farms were unclaimed land that the white farmers developed themselves. It's an absolute fucking joke, but it'll be funny to sit back
that they developed themselves and then no one knew how to fucking no one knew how to do any agricultural work.
Watch this.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, fucking boy. So, now we know why there's a food shortage problem in, some parts of Africa. It's because, well, they don't know how to do agriculture properly. As third world countries go, you know. Yeah, I mean, look, some of these places do have fertile farmland. It's just some of it is just patches, and some of it they just don't know how to utilize it, basically. And obviously, you can't. There's obviously some land where you should just be careful of. Also, it's hard to protect it too, especially if it's all spread out, and you're far away from the said crop. And then you have to put some kind of barrier or something. Yeah, it gets very very complex, to say the least. But yeah. What do we got here? Jasmine Crockett. I am very serious lawmaker, but at the same time, if you try to
Very serious.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Know that every day that I walk in those halls, regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker. At the same time, if you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that because I am truly a black woman at the same time. So I want y'all to know that every day that I walk in those halls, regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker.
That's right. It's hard to say that when you have fucking Al Sharpton in the back right there, dude.
At the same time, if you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that because I am truly a black woman at the same time.
Truly
so
a
I
black
want y'all
woman.
to know that every day that I walk in those halls.
What? She always... Dude, what happened? She acted all fucking ghetto now after 3 years. Something happened. It's like she got hit over the head and then she was like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna speak like this. I guess being in the South, right, turns her speech into slang. What do people say? My allegiance is to my race first and to the rule of law second. That sounds like a lot of people on the internet and around the world. She gives black women a bad name. No, she is not serious. You should back off the confrontational rhetoric way too much in use today. You don't even know. Good thing she mentioned she was a black woman. We may not have known that other one. Yes. Yes, please tell us more, because we cannot use our eyes. Yes. I mean, it's one thing if you're like a brown-skinned person because, I mean, you might be from Asia, right? You might be from, I don't know, from America. It's hard to tell sometimes. Or maybe you're from Canada. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Break dancers, astronauts. In case of fire, please leave the building before posting it on social media. Yes. Tesla. A follower told me today their sister-in-law, who has Guillain-Barré syndrome, and struggled with driving due to fatigue, tried their Model 3 with FSD. She was so impressed she bought her own Tesla with FSD, and now she can drive long distance and take her kids to school. Okay, well, that's good for them. Not a for-profit, not retard finder. Yes, that is true. Hassan thinks Ethan copied Destiny's reaction to the content cop. Hassan never said one nice thing at the end of Content Cop. He's just as fucking bad as everyone in that fucking... Dude. That whole Content Cop was so fucking brain dead stupid. I hope you all fucking get bashed. Oh my god. Ah. I lost brain cells watching that fucking bullshit. Oh my god. It was painful. It was so fucking painful. Oh my god. I reacted for a whole fucking almost hour of just, oh god. It was gross. Anyways. FEMA! What happened? FEMA. Having trouble getting over the fact that Democrats sent a U.S. Senator on a 4.5-hour flight to another country to fight to release a criminal illegal immigrant, but couldn't find any time to make a short road trip to western North Carolina after Hurricane Helen to help us. Yeah. You know, I mean, what can you do? Politicians have a way with their agenda and what path they want to take America. Oof. Do you agree that Alejandro Mayorkas should be charged with treason for using FEMA funds to help illegal immigrants? Yes. Why the hell, yeah. Federal emergency, right? Aid or whatever. Whatever this fucking shit stands for, right? Oops. Right, FEMA. Right. They should be helping Americans. Right? They're a federal aid for the United States. They're emergency funds for natural disasters. Or for basically any disasters. Wait. I don't... Yeah, it's fucking pitiful, actually. This has been going on for a while now. Hello, someone's strapped. Yeah, and then you got Mr. Beast going all over fucking Africa. Help. God damn it. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with helping people in Africa. Didn't Trump cut FEMA funding? Well, yeah, because they fucked people. And they still, right? He cut funding because they were already fucking people to begin with. You fucking forced them to go over there, but they still don't fucking do their job. There's too much. If you really want to know the real reason, it's the bureaucracy. It's always the fucking bureaucracy when it comes to, right, large scale building projects that deals with fucking large scale destructions and the loss of human life, right, and shit like that. Right, these people take forever. They work at a fucking snail's pace. Yet when they need to, they're ready to fucking like call in the National Guard and shit when shit hits the right, priority right, people in the government, priorities is not their strongest suit. Let's just say that. Let's just say priorities, it's all over the place. Yeah, fuck. Oof. Conor McGregor reveals the plan to save Ireland. Commit a crime on our soil. Gone. Enter the country illegally. Gone. Have a criminal history. Gone. Refusing to assimilate. Gone.
You know, they keep beds even in the prison. Let alone we can't house our people. We can't even have a bed for the prisoners. So you know, straight away you're going in there. You came in, you committed a crime on our soil. You're gone. You know, that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Why is the taxpayer paying to keep prisoners from foreign countries in our prisons? And it's being overrun. So you know that.
Stop. Dude, Conor McGregor is taking a book out of what's happening in fucking the United States. This motherfucker was like talking to Trump and shit. It was like, hey, I'm gonna take some of these ideas and run on it.
I would be up for that. And then I would be going to these iPad centers. I would be going to the direct provision centers.
If he can pull through, hey, that's good for him, right?
You know, have you a criminal history? Gone. Is there a genuine attempt to assimilate into the culture?
Maybe he can get the government rolling.
Achieve
I don't
a job and give to the community and support the community. If so, yes,
and he was on Tucker
if not,
Carlson,
gone. And you know we can do that. And then also a turning off of the tap. You know, right now, as I said about the car situation, you know, they arrive, you get favor if you're from another nation. Even in the prison.
You'll get favor from another nation. Hey, he knows. I mean, look, when you're playing politics, you scratch my back, I scratch your back in a sense. Yeah, I saw this. It takes minutes for one person to enter the country illegally, and it takes years to remove them, if that's even possible. This is no way to defend a nation. I mean, the issue arises when you have sanctuary cities and states. That's the issue right there. Because now they start going internet, right? They start doing that fucking that weird international like humanitarian law bullshit. It gets It's fucking annoying, really. Especially when there's a humanitarian crisis of these motherfuckers coming into the country and then getting citizens. And you already have citizens getting got by these fuckers, too. Right? Right, Homeland Security. Last week, guys arrested Luis Almedo, Quishpi, Polasin, 35, an Ecuadorian national who was illegally in our country. His criminal history includes conviction for multiple rapes, sexual abuses, and the AS contact with the anal sexual contact with the person incapable of consent, unlawful imprisonment, and engaging in vaginal sexual contact without consent, by the way. Holy. Grishby also had arrests for witness tampering, criminal contempt, aggravated. Oh, so he's got a rap sheet, man. Hello. He sounds like a gang member. You picking up what I'm, saying here? Huh? Oh, fuck. Any tattoos? No, no face tattoos. He looked like he got beat up. Well, I don't know if he got beat up, punched, because he has a kind of a black eye right there. I think he got punched. Tim Walz and people on the right are never beating the dumb allegations the whole. He's here illegally. He's a member of a gang. I know some of y'all purposely missed the point because you're terrible. Your king, felon, and chief had due process. Wait, what? Oh, she's saying that the whole narrative that he... Oh, okay. I see. I was sorry. That took me a second. Because I'm reading from someone who's a retard. It's hard to tell if they've read, like, that. Well, I mean, I don't know if she's read the documents. Oh, yeah, right here. Here's the guy going fucking... being like, yo, I came back. I couldn't get him. I talked to the El Salvadorian president, and he was like, get the fuck out. I'm a libertarian, and I support mass deportation of people that are here illegally. Borders are decentralization. Well, I mean, are you really a country if your borders are all fucked up? Like, if you can't even protect your own fucking borders, are you really a fucking country? Hmm? If you can't protect your citizens, are you really the person who should be representing the people? Or are you, if you're the police or anybody in a power position, or fucking the ability to have that status because you're educated enough to put the work in. Minnesota. Oh, more people. Oh no. Oh, did they catch this guy? He was a fiscal policy analyst? Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? No way! He was a government employee! Holy shit. The dude even has a... Dude, why are you a pet owner? Like, you're a douchebag. And he was from John Hopkins, too. Isn't that... That's one of those top leading universities in fucking America. You dumb asshole. Oh, fuck. Why are people like this? Damn, Lakers got fucked. No, that's sad. What happened to LeBron? Well, I mean... Wait, is it preseason right now? Oh no, the season has started. Oh shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, the regular season started. Oh shit. Man, you guys got fucked by the Timberwolves? That's sad. We'll see how the Clippers do. I mean, obviously, we don't just have the Lakers. Yeah, it's weird that we have two teams. I don't know why we did that. Alright, Clippers and Lakers. Anyways. On to the next. Oregon. What men really want. I mean, that's pretty attractive, I'm not gonna lie. Be held on April 16th, the day after we pay taxes, the income taxes. That is one of the few things that might discourage politicians from being big spenders. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, I mean, it comes down to also what kind of fucking policies they're pushing through fucking Congress too, man. Those are fucking headaches. Some of those are like fucking 300 billion and shit, 350 billion. Just so much money moving. It's like, Jesus fuck. Just stop. Not only that, but they tried to do these in like fucking like 12-year, like 4-year increments, 8-year increments, 10-year increments. It's fucked. They always try to do like weird shit with these bills. It's really stupid. Yeah, sometimes they even do 2 years, right? Or they push the fucking stupid gun control regulation bills as fast as possible, right? It's so these people piss me off because it's literally super fucking select. It's arbitrary what they fucking do. It's so fucking annoying. I hate them. I fucking hate these motherfucks.
This is going to make people mad. Trans woman loses case over Brianna Gay X posts. Now, it's not, I'll go into it just now, but basically, you've all had to deal with the trans activists, right? At least like the left-wing ones that are maniacs. The ones that say you're literally killing us while they try and use state violence to kill you. And get
I didn't even know there was someone named.
Like yeah,
I didn't know
people
ones. Had fucking gay as their last
have no
name.
Self-awareness whatsoever.
I only started noticing that when people
social media posts made by a gender.
I only started noticing it when people were actually like bringing up their fucking last name.
So basically, this person
bringing actual people up. I was like, oh shit, there's actual people fucking gay in their last name.
Freedom of speech violated because that's just the type of people these people are. They
I feel bad for those people.
Simultaneously violating a lot
like,
of
I don't know,
rights.
how did you guys get that name?
And they were so upset that they didn't want to send the man away to the gulag that they challenged the police's decision in court. That's how hardcore of a snitch this person is.
Yeah.
See, for a bunch of people that claim to like hate the government and hate the state, they fucking love snitching, don't they? Fuck the police, ACAB, defund the police, and they're the first to snitch. As soon as you say something, they're the first to, hello police? Oh man, like, did you just misgender me? Police, like, yeah, they're the first to snitch. They're narcs.
Oh man, it sounds like a lot of people from like
Lindsay Watson, real name
content cop.
Complained to Greater Manchester Police in February 2023 about more than 15 posts made on
X.
Like,
it was right there because there's been a lot of people attacking streamers and doing fucking weird swatting shit.
Who do I side with in this,
content
in this
creators,
scenario?
right?
Do I side with the authoritarian trans activist or the fucking Campbell? Sophie's choice. Sophie. Sorry, for those that don't get it, Sophie, I know alongside Lilith, is like the #1 trans name. That was the joke. Related to the murder of teenager Brianna Gay, who was also transgender that month. Mr. Campbell, who was described by his lawyers as gender critical or a biological realist, said Brianna was a trans-identifying boy, adding, human beings can't change sex. Being murdered doesn't alter that. GMP told Miss Watson in November 2023 that no further action would be taken, and huzzah for the police for doing that, because they've arrested people for a lot less. Maybe the police are finally starting to realise that we have these things called rights that they're supposed to protect. They're not supposed to be going around knocking on the doors of Facebook mums and sending them away for long sentences because they said some unsavoury things about the new Brits, as they're getting called. Our replacements.
Having an opinion, right? Having a
one officer said that while he agreed
a
the
vulgar
comment
opinion,
would be upsetting and can be perceived,
an opinion that has
that
profanity.
Remember, we were talking about the police's own hate crime operational guidance handbook. Basically, the thing that was enough for a charge was not for any matter of fact thing. It didn't even come down to the police officer's decision. Basically, if the victim simply perceived that what that person did came from a place of hate, that was enough for an arrest. Even if a passerby perceived that it came from a place of hate, so basically the thoughts in your head. So, for example, just to give you an example.
That's literally the issue that's happening in America sometimes, too. People are starting to do that weird shit, and it's really fucking stupid. I almost want to fucking slice their throat, so and literally make a skull out of their make a fucking chalice out of their skull. Sorry.
Example of this, if I'm walking down the street and I bang into a gay guy, like, most of them you can't tell if they're gay, right? You know, very well dressed, very well groomed, okay, maybe. But if I banged into him and he turned around and went, hey, watch where you're going, like, then that's a little bit of a giveaway. Right, however, most of them don't do that, right? But if I just met someone that went, watch where you're fucking going, and I kept walking, see, even though I have no idea if that guy's gay or not, right? If that guy says to a police officer, I perceive that he did that because I'm gay, arrest. That was it. That was in the. If you don't believe me, it's called the It's the police's hate crime operational
Yeah,
guidance handbook. You can download the
it's under
PDF
hate crime.
and just
It's
look up the
fucking
word
stupid.
perceive. It's all the way through there. Yeah, so the fact is they're saying it could be perceived as hate, and they still didn't make an arrest.
term that
so that's a very good sign.
like the spokesman for
for me, this would be a
you just
hate
use a term that
incident and not a
excludes
crime.
women
so
from an
basically the guy
occupation?
got,
Okay,
probably
let's
got
back
a lot of
up.
marks put down on his
Did you
non-crime
just say
hate incident
spokesman
report, which
instead
is
of
costing people all over the
spokesperson?
country a lot of jobs, and people are getting marks on that little secret permanent record with the police for absolutely dumb reasons. Like, for example, there was a
Yep.
guy who, like, 3 years ago found out that he had an entry on that little record that cost him a job. And wait to hear this, it's because he had an England flag hanging in the back window of his van. And
No,
there's a person in the car behind
stop.
him that says, I felt threatened and intimidated by that, and they snitched on him to the police. Now, they
Holy
didn't charge him with a
shit,
crime because it's
man.
not a
People
crime, but
are
they've
so
recorded that on his
fucking
non-crime hate incident report. And the guy basically lost a job because of it, and he had
When
to
women
petition
are
the
just
police
as
for like
capable
a
of
year to
selling
get it
sandwiches
removed,
as
but it was too
anyone.
late. The position had been filled, and he lost the job. It was an absolute joke. Because that stuff, see, whenever you're going, depending on the career you're going for,
The
companies can request
microaggressions,
that,
man. The
and a lot of them are doing that.
microaggressions.
So there you go. Following Miss
Right,
Watson took
people
legal action
just
against
getting
the force in
fucking-
April last year, and GMP upheld its decision last November after
Fucking
a separate
Karens,
review.
dude.
Following a hearing in Manchester in February, Mrs. Justice Hill dismissed the claim, finding the decision to take no further action was both lawful and correct.
You know why
I would also
Karens
agree,
are the
because
worst?
this
Because they
Campbell, although
constantly
he is a
see
Campbell, he has the
microaggressions,
exact
right?
same
They,
human rights as everybody else, and that's how everybody
dude, they
knows
are
that I care deeply
fishing
about
for
human
that
rights, but I say
shit.
that even Campbells have human rights.
They're just as bad as
the ruling
fucking
came the
sovereign
same day
citizens.
The Supreme Court ruled that the terms women and sex in the Equality Act 2010 refer to a biological
Fucking
woman
so
and biological
insufferable.
sex. God damn, that's 283. Good things coming, freeze. We've got another one to get. Hopefully it will happen soon. The judge said GMP was entitled and correct to conclude that posts did not cross the threshold to be considered objectively grossly offensive. So they were trying to nail him with Section 127 of the 2003 Communications Act, paragraph A, posting grossly offensive material online. Why do I know that? Why am I so well versed?
Well, because you fucking
oh,
did
no.
it.
Also because
yeah,
I've
he
worked
got
with so
into
many
some
people that have
shit
been
over
charged
it.
with the same law. She continued, the
Yeah,
defendants...
basically, if you, Count Dankula, right, has gotten into the hot seat, if you will, with his government because of his opinions and jokes.
conclusion properly
Yeah,
reflects
just mere
society's
words
fundamental
were
values
enough
of free
to
speech.
fucking set the fucking pigs
If only more of
off.
them in the state actually thought like that, including the need for tolerance of statements and opinions that some might find offensive or upsetting, because that's correct. Just because you found something upsetting does not make it
Yep.
against the law. Right? I found that offensive. I found that upsetting. That made me start
So
shit.
are you going to say whenever you watch a movie and you find something offensive in that movie, are you going to then fucking are you gonna go tell the people who made the movie that they made something so offensive? I mean, some people do it, I guess. Yeah.
Shitting and farting all over my room. Like, okay, sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that's
if you don't like
yeah,
it, switch
that's
the telly off, shut the computer down, go outside, touch grass, and the grass can fucking.
I mean, look,
you
it's
as well.
one thing to have
right, who
like
cares?
your opinion
right, just
and
walk
like
away. How is
criticize
cyberbullying
someone,
real? Switch the
you
PC
know,
off.
and then it's another thing to
You're
be
fine.
like
I get
to be
horrible
like
shit
weird
said to me all the
about
fucking
it.
time. I'm fine. People
Yeah.
have stopped calling me fat because I'm not fat anymore. Apparently, some people are kind of annoyed that they've lost that one. But anyway. To have done
No, you're still
otherwise would have
fat.
been an unjustified interference with Mr.
Everyone's
Campbell's freedom
fat.
of expression. Oh, if only that
Everyone's
was the ruling in
fat
that case.
elsewhere.
If only that could be the ruling in every bloody case.
They're either fat in
Right.
the head,
He
fat
said the
in the
hurty
stomach.
things.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
okay, well, he's got human rights, so fucking suck it up, buttercup. Brianna, 16, was stabbed 28 times with a hunting knife by two teenagers in Linear Park, Culcheth, near Warrington, Cheshire, on 11 February 2023. This one I don't agree with. This genuinely was a terrible tragedy. This was awful. After seeing Mr. Campbell's post related to the teenager, Miss Watson responded, "Her family care, her friends care, I care. You hurt a lot of people here. Do not misgender that
I think I
girl ever
remember
again."
hearing about this one.
Mr. Campbell concluded a subsequent exchange with a post containing an expletive which said, "I call him what I like, mate."
Fucking 28 times, Jesus.
Okay.
Do not
Right.
misgender that girl ever
That was a
again.
good one. I'll give you that, but you're still a Campbell.
It kind of sounds like what our politicians did too. Recently, I forgot who it was, but one of the politicians misgendered one of the, what, right? It was a senator misgendering another senator or some shit, or governor or whatever. And then there's there was a third party. It was another senator that came in and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Oh shit. Alphabet Mafia are a bunch of crybabies? Yes. I think Ricky Garvin said it best. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Correct. Correct. Let's leave it at that.
Are you purposefully trying to use words that assert your male privilege? Dude, bro! You just use a term that excludes women from an occupation? Okay, let's back up. Ah!
Okay, let's back up. Ah! Alright. Alright, let's take a look at actually. Yeah, let's take a look at fucking what happened with Miss Frogan. Ay. Do I crack jokes or do I not? Do I be the better person or do I choose to be the evil person that I am? I mean, look, I could be a dick and bring up some fucking photos. I could. Okay, let's just see what. Rogan shares her thoughts about Ethan post. Content cop goes full cry bully. Yeah. Idos has apologized. Showed genuine change if one of your close friends made YouTube video about how shitty you're being. Sit back and reflect on that. Content nuke is not what I described above, considering Hassan and Ian have both reached out to Ethan. Ethan Klein wants to defend Muslims because he's being held accountable in the content cop for continuously being a vile person. iDubbbz has apologized, shown genuine change over the last decade, and is literally married to a Muslim woman, by the way. That doesn't mean shit. Anyways. If one of your self-proclaimed close friends made a YouTube video about the shitty you're being, sit back, reflect on that. Ian was so charitable to Ethan. What do you mean Ian was so charitable to Ethan? Like, you guys could have done that, like, off-stream. Like, it sounded like two schoolboys fighting each other. Right? On the fucking internet, by the way. Yeah. Are you people really adults, or are you just stunted people? Because I'm leaning on stunted people. The content nuke is not what I described above, concerning Hassan and Ian have both reached out to Ethan wanting to talk, and Ethan didn't answer, refused to do so, and Hassan literally said he would watch the content nuke with Ethan sitting right next to him. The reason why Ethan doesn't want to do it anymore is because you guys have been so bad faith in everything that he doesn't trust you guys. I mean, as do I. It's like, it's hard to fucking trust you guys, to be honest. Jesus Christ. fuck. God damn it, people. I didn't do it, okay? Jesus. Oh my god. No, no. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. She's receiving karma and crying about it. Yes, she is. I think I saw a bit of this.
So
I
some
think
of you guys might remember that about
Asmongold
5
showed
months
off
ago,
this
I made a video
a little
talking
bit.
about one of the most
Not this
annoying
video
and
in
worst
particular,
streamers
but
out there.
on
Her name was
fucking
Frogan, and
Twitter
she's
or
a
something.
political streamer
I
who went
forgot
on the
what it
record
was.
saying she hoped all veterans get PTSD, and then doubled down on that opinion after getting hate, only to start crying and playing victim after Twitch banned her temporarily for saying that, among a bunch of other horrible things she said. Well, today she's back.
The weird thing is, every time someone gets banned, they get all crybaby. It's like you got banned for like what, 1 or 2 days, like 3 days. Oh, go fucking touch some grass. Jesus.
And all these months later, she's still getting hate for all that stuff, as well as hate from another YouTuber, H3 Productions Community, who she also had beef with. Frogan cries on stream and ponders if karma is real, says she's okay with losing her career over Ethan's bullshit because she stayed true to her morals. Yeah, I don't...
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, is she scared that Ethan might go sue Happy and sue her? Is that what it is?
I don't know if career's the right word. Besides saying a bunch of horrible things, the only thing Frogan is known for is being butt buddies with Hassan Piker, who's another political
Correct.
streamer.
I mean,
That's all.
Oh yeah, by the way, all these people are Hassan orbiters. I mean, you could probably say that with all these people in
will
Twitch
make
too.
its way. Hard to believe. I have been consistently.
You could probably say that with
against
Asmongold,
genocide,
even though
uplifted the
Asmongold takes all the
Palestinian people.
bullshit from.
And to be
I
quite
don't know why
honest,
Asmongold does that.
It's very hard to look at, you know, like, you know.
Hassan acts so disgusting to Asmongold, but Asmongold just he tries to be nice about it so much. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, it's great.
Karma will make its way. To me, it's very hard to look at it that way. I wish I had that point of view. You know what
I mean, there's obviously some other people who are just obviously super gross to fucking Asmongold too. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know what the fuck happened. Dude, all of these people just fucking freak the fuck out for some reason, and just go hog wild for some. They keep personally attacking him too for some reason, over like the pettiest shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck, holy.
Because, like, you know, you see the shittiest fucking people at the top. I don't know if I believe in karma.
What do you mean? Hassan's at the top. Huh? Or are you talking about Asmongold? Asmongold barely even talks about you. The reason why he barely even talks about you is because he doesn't want to seem like a fucking bully. I mean, Asmongold tries not to be a bully, but deep down he knows he bullies some people.
You know what I mean?
He bullies fucking companies.
My career over this bullshit. At least I can say
he
I
bullies
was
them video game companies with their video
my
games.
views, and I have been consistently against genocide.
bullies
and
the game.
consistently uplifted the Palestinian people.
What career What uplifting are we talking about? You haven't uplifted anything. The only thing you've lifted is food that you stuffed your face with while going on unhinged rants.
I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. US
Yeah,
military,
she did go on
who
this
fucking
unhinged
who?
rant.
I hope you get PTSD.
Not only that, she went on that unhinged rant on Ludwig, too. I think, right? Was it Ludwig? Yeah. Where she basically was being racist. I mean,
You haven't uplifted anything. You've made no change. All you've done is sit at your desk in your comfortable house yapping away on Twitch.
Yeah, I think she
while
lives in
living
California
a
as
safe
well.
country, making
Let that
easy
sit in.
money. All while hoping the veterans who have
Like one of the
kept
fucking
your country
richest,
safe
well,
get PTSD.
richest
Yet here
shithole
she is
states in the
crying
fucking
about how many
country.
creators online are against her. This is a perfect example of a professional victim, and I'm pretty sure I said that in my last video 5 months ago. No matter what situation they're in, they're somehow always the victim. Like
yes,
getting hate from
Hassan
people
does
online
it.
after saying some horrible
Destiny
things.
does it.
Victim.
Frogan
In this
does
case, H3
it.
Productions
Denims does it.
community is after her after the stuff
All
she
of these
said,
people
and
do
she's
it.
still the
They're
victim.
so
It's
fucking
laughable.
insufferable.
I mean, unreal. And before we continue the video, let's do a quick little highlight recap.
Destiny
of,
isn't even on
Frogan's,
Twitch anymore. He's on
supposed
fucking
career she's
Kicker or
talking about.
YouTube or some shit.
No
I don't
pity at
remember.
all for any fucking soldiers. I will
I don't
never have
remember
any
where he
pity
is
for
at
any
anymore.
fucking soldiers.
He's a fucking
The
weirdo.
U.S. military, who fucking who? I hope you get PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope
It's weird that she says this because if the military wasn't protecting the U.S. right now, you'd be in deep shit. But you know that not my problem.
you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America. And they posted it in my head. I'm like, base?
I mean, she obviously has no remorse for what she says. Like, come on. Same with Hassan.
Am I supposed to be
like every time he goes on stream, he says
he
says what he means purposefully.
You guys are missing a category.
Same with
for
denims.
Zionist.
All right, so there he goes.
I don't care how these
Yes.
people
They
act
put him as
fucking
yeah.
off
I'm so
stream
scared.
or on
If we
stream.
get to this goal by
you
9/11,
fucking do this shit, you're fucking
Capri?
disgusting. Yeah.
Raph and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake.
Wow, what a career. She's also the
Yeah, it's
only
very,
streamer
very
that
big
ever
career.
be nominated for Rising Star in multiple years.
Consistent in my views, and I have been consistently against genocide, and it consistently uplifted the Palestinian people.
Yeah, but all you do is say the Palestinian people, right? But then you sweep shit under the rug when you have literally some Palestinian people who are in these terrorist organizations killing your own fucking citizens or your own fucking community. Like, you know that shit is happening. You just don't fucking show it. I can literally show you some news right now where they tortured literally one of their own because he was denouncing their fucking terrorist bullshit. There's probably some more accounts too now that one account came out. There's also survivors of people who have been captured by your Palestinian Hamas friends, right? And they don't seem like they're very happy about what they went through.
Others can't say that, but I can.
The only thing you could say that others can is you're the only streamer to be nominated for a Rising Star Streaming Award for multiple years. I'm still not over that. Like, how does that even happen? How can you be a Rising Star for a couple years in a...
The only reason why... well, I guess I'll clear that up. is because she lost the first time and then she won, I guess won the second time or some shit.
Apparently, she must still be rising, I guess, because she's
I don't know.
definitely
I don't
not
really
a
care
star
about
by
like
any
the
means.
Twitch events because
last
they're all
time I
fucking.
checked, getting like 50 viewers on Twitch
They're
that
all
are
bought
probably
and paid
mouth
out
breathers
for,
from
right?
Hassan Piper streams who misclicked onto yours doesn't exactly make you a
Almost,
star.
yeah,
But this is who's
it's
being
fabricated.
promoted by
Let's
Twitch,
just say
believe
that.
it or not.
Yeah.
Actively promoted. This is the type of person who is talking at panels at Twitch conventions, winning awards, getting featured on the Twitch homepage, munching and crying away on camera while saying horrible stuff. What a joke.
Others can't say that, but I can.
Yes.
Did you just say spokesman instead of spokesperson when women are just as capable of selling sandwiches as anyone?
I never understood why she was being astroturfed in the first place. Was it about DEI on Twitch? Because all their content is horrible and unappealing. Not even her voice is tolerable. Believe it or not, people, DEI is infesting even streaming platforms like Twitch now, it looks like. I honestly wouldn't be...
Well, I hate to say it, but Twitch has been doing this weird thing for over, I want to say ever since COVID, probably. I mean, it's probably been going on more, but... I mean, Twitch is not... Twitch is... I mean, sure, it works for itself, but they are still under Amazon. So they do these weird fucking government I don't even know if they're government programs, but they do put in these weird tags sometimes. I don't know why they do it. It's hard to say. But I would think it has something to do with like corporate government structure bullshit.
Be surprised at all. I'm convinced that this was a plant.
Yeah, I guess it has something to do with like the trust and safety team or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what kind of fucking different departments that Twitch has.
Onto Twitch that just didn't work out because nobody seems to like this person. Uplifted, you just yap at a fucking mic all day. She's done. Absolutely nothing but endlessly annoy people and grandstand over oppression against other people across the globe, just like her master, Hassan. Fuck these LARPers, this content era needs to end now. This is a pretty good summary of her and that entire political community on Twitch. People who say that they're fighting the good fight, virtue signaling away, all collecting donations from mouth breathers and living easy lives, having no impact.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people on Twitch who can stream without any fucking pressure.
Who recognize that these are nothing
they're
but
living a
LARPers.
pretty
Just look at this.
easy go
Sobbing away
lifestyle,
about
right?
karma. Karma will come.
Sam for Frogan.
And I feel like such a bitch for crying, but it's just like you sit and reflect, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? There are some days I just sit and I'm just like, I'm just like, I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? You know what I mean? I will never have any fucking pity for any soldiers. U.S. military.
What did I do to deserve this? Yes. Brings up the clips of her.
Don't be a victim.
Disgusting.
Always take accountability.
Yeah, basically
even
she's
if you've
doing
done
the
or
whole
said some
victim
bad things.
card.
That's the lesson of today's video. Never be a victim. Because look at how just pathetic this looks. This is without a doubt the most annoying and downright awful streamer who makes a living on Twitch. That's
it just sounds like she's making excuses.
Well, actually, not somehow. It's mainly due to being
never make
buddies
excuses
with someone who has power on the platform. That's the only.
I mean, that
reason,
just sounds like
she has any
everyone in that
following.
fucking
But yeah,
content.
Who knows? Maybe I'll
They're
make
just
a
making
facecam
fucking
video
excuses for
sometime,
themselves.
talking about people who have this victim mentality. Let me know if you want to see that. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel, and let me know what your thoughts are on streamers like this. Let's hope karma is going to be heading their way, if anything, after saying some pretty horrible stuff. And honestly, I feel like that's going to sort itself out naturally eventually, especially with these boring industry plant streamers that nobody seems to like.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to think Hassan's an industry plant. Well, I mean, he's definitely is. Given he's fucking Cenk Uyghur's fucking nephew and shit, and he was with the Young Turks and shit, he's definitely a fucking industry plant. He's trying to set up some kind of fucking haven in Twitch as like the mainstream, right, as a mainstream gateway news network for Twitch or some fucking bullshit. The motherfucker's trying to be arbiter of fucking news and information and everything. Like, okay, dude. Go ahead and try. You're gonna get fucking shellacked real easily. Oh yeah, fucking Nux made a fuck. Yeah, I mean, look, you fuck around enough, you're gonna find out, right? Don't do that. Don't be a disgusting person, and you no problems will be fucking coming your way, right? I mean, even then, that doesn't, right? There's still a chance you're gonna get fucked up. I mean, that's just how crime is. Yeah. Especially if you're gonna fucking make your life on the goddamn internet as a content creator, influencer, entertainer. There's a lot of entertainers who've gone down the deep end and don't make it. Suicide is a very dark thing to do, right? Just like the rest of the world. Let's see what's going on in South Korea.
The view from the Maple Bridge is one of the best in the city. At night, Seoul's glittering skyline stretches across the horizon, standing as proof of how far South Korea has really come. But for many young Koreans, this picturesque view was the last thing they ever saw. The bright lights of the city contrast with the darkness of the
actually, you know what?
Strong cold.
Let me pause